You better be ready and be on a string.
Leads the league in points of the paint per game. Dribble handoff to Prince. Murray meets him underneath the screen. Tough shot by Prince that falls.
He has to do it all.
There are no nights off for Keegan Murray, especially at that end of the floor. Levine trying to find a little bit more offensive flow. Defers to Valanciunas for the mid-range jump shot. Here's Levine, who only took 9 field goal shots in the previous contest. Murray crashes the offensive glass and punches it home.
Wow. And he missed the three, and he knew it was short. Immediately followed his shot. But he was trying to get all the way to the rim.
Valanciunas from 15, got it. JV already with a couple of field goals.
Without a doubt. He matches up well with Lopez. The only thing is that Lopez likes to be on the exterior. He's also one of those guys that stretches the floor as a center. Curious to kind of see as we get a little deeper into this game, the different coverages that we have, including Giannis.
DeMar got the roof down there, Rollins, and welcome to the NBA, Ryan Rollins.
And
just keeps on ticking.
Really gave it to the Bucks back in Milwaukee in January. As long as 28 in that game. Giannis gets the dunk inside.
The team is 9 games over 500, and he is dominant. Very good defender, too, as Ellis knocks down the side pocket 3. Levine with the crossover. Tipped in his miss. That's the kind of tempo Doug Christie wants to see. Lopez against Valanciunas. Prince turns the corner. Valanciunas in the drop. Good 2-man game by the Bucks. As LaRavia and Devin Carter, midway point of the opening quarter. Valanciunas with the keep action. That sweeping hook used all the iron and fell.
Very, very nice. And I like that. I like that soft double you were just talking about because it makes Giannis have to make a decision.
Keegan Murray counted. Putting some muscle in his hustle.
Shots, but they're off the bounce, the kiss off the glass, and Keegan Murray aggressive tonight, putting the ball
back out to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Good closeout by Murray. Tough catch in traffic and bucket.
Oh, that is a tough coverage there.
Murray with the fadeaway. Got it.
I love it. I love his lack of hesitation. And the box out is the most critical.
Antetokounmpo just 2 for 8. Levine with the straight line drive. Got it. Put his head down and got to the iron. At both ends of the floor, we saw the video. He had a nice block shot as well. Valanciunas off the inbound. Backdoor cut. And Zach Levine is flying private.
Just a beautiful, beautiful pass there. This is what I was talking about a moment ago. Watch as he fakes. He's going to come off. Nice footwork. The delivery from Giannis. Really do a lot of that defensive energy.
Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Porter. Porter, erstwhile of the Los Angeles Clippers, was part of that midseason trade and got DeRozan in the office. And rebounded by the Bucks.
I mean,
Giannis on the fly. The locomotive checked into the station, and the Bucks score the bucket.
The whole first quarter. Now you got to try and be in attack mode.
Lopez with an impressive block on Lyles. Kuzma in transition. Got all the way to the iron, was looking for a call, and Fultz with the offensive board out to LaRavia. He'll dial up another one. This one falls. Looks towards the basketball heavens and says, finally. And Katie, just the second three-pointer of the ball game. Porter Jr. in traffic over Lyles and gets it to go. He is a bucket getter. Staggered screens for DeRozan. Back out to Lyles on the pick and pop. LaRavia getting downhill with the lefty leg. Jake LaRavia.
Make it to the front of the rim.
Porter Jr. in the lane. Back out to Lopez for the open 3. Got it. Porter Jr. in a nice rhythm right now. He's feeling it. You can't let him get hot. He gets buckets in bunches. Pretty much had one already, but could use a few more. DeRozan whips it to the corner. Ellis for 3. Got it.
And after just one triple in the entire first quarter, and that coming from the Kings, just we're on a hamster wheel going in the same spot for 3 or 4 times.
And Lopez with an easy one at the other end. The lead has been cut down to 5 with 8:38 to go in the first half. A precipitous improvement in his game.
Without a doubt. And it comes from, having the time to get some serious playing time with the G League Stockton Kings as DeMar knocks down.
Porter Jr. going to try and walk down Ellis. Nice spin and dime inside. Lopez had it wedged, then tipped it in. Wow.
What a nice play by Porter Jr.
Levine thought about it. Skip pass to the corner, Laravia. On the drives through, a little bit of jelly by Jake.
Oh, but I think
Here's Porter Jr. out top, guarded by Keegan Murray. Lopez against Valanciunas pulls the 3 and laces it. So the Bucks pulls it within 3. Back to Levine. Drives it on Prince. Into the corner. Ellis pulls. Got it.
Nice job there by Zach Levine.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Prince from 3. Got it.
Yeah, Prince is one of those guys that is a tremendous 3.
Ellis around the screen. On the step through. Nice move by Neon Dion.
You know that you got to watch out. We talked about it earlier. This is a team in the Bucks that can make a great percentage of their threes. Second.
Giannis with 5 on the clock. Prince with the step through and got it to go. The lead is down to 1. Trying to flip the script here tonight against
channel that
Bucks.
anger, Keegan.
Yep. You can see it written all over his face. Ellis on the move. Oh, he punched it home on Prince.
He looked like he had a ton of space, but first we're going to take a look back at Keon Ellis in transition. Avoids the foul.
Porter Jr. is the other end. Giannis was looking for the lob. Got a whistle and a foul. They're going to count the bucket. Coming into tonight's action, DeRozan around the Valanciunas screen. Raises up. He shot that like Taurean Prince wasn't even there. Green with a catch and shoot 3. Comes off to Ellis on the fly. Levine on the crossover into the body of Prince. Count it. Giannis off the elbow. The double comes. Rollins open. Kuzma in traffic. Big time bucket. Wow.
And that is how you play player-to-player defense against someone like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
DeRozan in the office. Light work. Skills to pay the bills.
And they have been able to build their lead while having to focus on how to slow that man down right there.
Kuzma inside, slips loose for the layup. It says that Kyle Kuzma has very high basketball IQ. Ellis had a notion against Rollins, got underneath. Inside, Lyles! Set it with his chest. Valanciunas sets the screen. Levine inside. Unselfish basketball. Everything including the bucket. DeRozan went for the steal. Kings in rotation. They cover for him nicely. Inside Kuzma with an easy one.
And Zach having to go from one corner to the other. Kuzma ends up getting the ball on the opposite side.
DeRozan rejects the screen. Nice pocket pass to Valanciunas. That's 2 in a row.
And JV, he's got 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field here tonight. He's starting the third like he did the first. Couple quick baskets.
Boy, Giannis extends that arm and lays it home. Kuzma across court for Rollins. Rollins said, "Excuse me, Lopez, I got it." And Giannis had that. Did he ever?
The offensive rebound for the jam right there. Sacramento's done a good job of withstanding Milwaukee's runs today.
Ellis drives the closeout. Nice pass to Murray for 3. Let me hear you, Sacramento. Murray with 4 field goals, 10 points. At the other end, Prince counters with a 3 of his own. Working off the bounce against Prince. Prince moving his feet well. Zach Levine, a tough shot maker.
It's so smooth.
Sacramento hasn't punished Milwaukee in transition that much tonight. And Levine patting it and got the bucket. Giannis on the inverted pick and roll. Walks into the midi and knocks it down. That's the one that's improved.
About a little over 4 points a game outside of the paint or not from the free throw line.
Valanciunas, wow, what a reverse. contorted his body midair.
Nice defense by Keegan Murray.
Giannis got it back. Comes out to Rollins, one more to Prince. Drives a closeout and just forced that one in. DeRozan off the screen. Back out to Valanciunas. Went around the world to the wrong guy. And that's a foot race that he's not going to win. Primary ball handler a lot of times for the Milwaukee Bucks. Off the Lopez screen, snakes it, spins, pulls, and one.
Yeah, that is tough.
Levine turns the corner. Lyles drives it. Nice cut by Ellis to get open, and he catches out.
Just beautiful. Nice.
Kings in rotation, doing it well. Rollins back out to Lopez. DeRozan got a hand up. It didn't matter.
Look, Lopez just...
Walks into the midi and knocks it home. We saw that a little bit earlier. Rollins cross court to Kuzma, and he drills the three.
And that is his first triple of the game.
And here comes Giannis with a chance to tie at 80. Gaining steam, lowers his shoulder, and put three guys in the weight room with one bucket. There's that. Lyles is wide open. So is Murray. Count it.
They're using Giannis to initiate offense, and that's something they're doing a little bit different here in the second half than they were in the first, and you can see why Doc Rivers is going to it.
Carter with the offensive board. Murray relocates, reloads. Lyles with the putback. Count it.
And what was I talking about a moment?
Step back three from the baseline. Cash.
And that is the first triple for Zach LaVine tonight. So he's a volume three-point shooter that is in that conversation of the best in the league.
Boy, Giannis doing a full court dribbling drill and punching it home.
Just did a great job in the first and second quarter, and now they've got to respond here in the fourth.
DeRozan over Kuzma like he wasn't even there. DeMar DeRozan. Porter Jr. with the step back over Valanciunas, who's back in the ball game to start the fourth.
He's a guy that likes to pull the trigger, but he's selective and he makes great choices offensively.
DeRozan right in his retina. Kuzma out front. Goes screened by Trent Jr.
Great job.
Nice cut. Porter Jr. with some elevation.
Really, really nice job. To a double-digit advantage while Giannis is on the bench.
Valanciunas sells the pump fake. Got the reverse. Porter Jr. inside. Kuzma. Green put Ellis on a flight and knocked down the jumper. The lead is down to 2 amounts of film when they're not playing.
Well, I mean, and I think there's a renewed kind of energy for him.
You would think. Valanciunas, that line drive jumper. Arabia picks up Porter Jr.
It does force some retaliatory stuff as well.
Trent Jr. for 3. Knocks it home, and we're knotted at 97.
Difficult territory right now. Tied game. About the halfway mark of the fourth. We know that Giannis is coming back in soon. Teams have made no headway in terms of extending a lead.
Good closeout by Green. 4 on the clock. Arabia dials one. Butter. He switches on to Porter Jr. Goes around the world with a step back. I told you earlier, he is a bucket getter. Kevin Porter Jr.
Yeah. Giannis on the bench right now, and he's going to make sure that he is finding his.
Levine took his eye off the ball and turned it over. 2-on-1 for Milwaukee.
And there's a shoe in the middle of the...
Yeah, absolutely. And you're exactly right. It's just the little things, putting a body on someone, making sure that extra effort was there. And you're seeing that extra effort from everyone as DeMar DeRozan gets that in-one opportunity. But
at the top there with that kind of pressure.
Porter Jr. out to Green. One more to the corner. Prince for 3. Got it.
And they have gradually, throughout the course of this game,
DeRozan, gotta like this matchup against Green. Sprays it out to Lyles for three. Got it.
Extra ball movement, get a wide open shot. And
Green got hit on the screen and he switches onto DeRozan.
I like that play right there.
DeRozan with some food, and
Hey.
it's time to eat.
That's beautiful.
Good defense by LaRavia, got his chest on Giannis. Murray showing help into the corner. Another three. Trent Jr. with a difficult three. They get it into Giannis. Drives right to the bucket. Blocked by Murray, but it goes to Trent Jr. The carom favors the Bucks for the three.